Your sweater on the chair, coffee ring still there. I talk into the quiet air, like you just stepped outside. Our photos on the fridge, your note under the magnet. Back soon in your crooked script. I still keep the light on. You're the ghost in our old house. Every room still says your name. Every floorboard cries out loud when I walk around lame. I keep setting one more place at the table, like you might come back somehow. I'm living with the shadows of we were able. You're the ghost in our old house. We argued in the hall, keys shaking in your hand. You said you needed space to breathe. I never thought you'd leave this land. Your jacket by the door, I traced the worn out seams, trying to stitch the moment back where we still share the same dream. I sleep on your side of the bed just to feel the way you left, counting every crack in the ceiling, like the promises we stretched. If love was all you needed, why wasn't I enough? I keep replaying every season till the film just burns. Coffee's gone cold on the counter. Your side of the bed still made. Your name in the dust on the mirror. I trace it and it fades. Your hoodie still hangs by the doorway. I swear I still smell your cologne. I talk like you're right in front of me. Then remember I'm alone. You're a ghost in your hoodie, haunting my room. Every night, every heartbeat, I'm reaching for you. I keep drowning in memories of the life we almost had. You're a ghost in your hoodie, and it hurts so bad. I still keep your glass in the cupboard, lip print you left months ago. I leave on the porch light at midnight, like somehow you come home. Friends say I should box up your pictures, delete every trace in my phone, but I live in the ache of your absence. It's the only love I know. I play our old shows on the laptop, pause right before you say my name. I'm terrified of pressing start in case your voice don't sound the same. If moving on means forgetting you, then I don't wanna heal like that. I'd rather sleep with all these shadows than wake up and I want you back. You're a ghost in your hoodie, haunting my room. Every night, every heartbeat, I'm reaching for you. I keep drowning in memories of the life we almost had. You're a ghost in your hoodie, and it hurts so bad. Your sweater's on the back of my chair, still smells like autumn and cheap red wine. I talk to you in the empty air, then fake a laugh like I'm doing fine. All of our photos folded in drawers, I keep on opening like they're new doors. I keep running back to the echo, to the way you said my name so low. Every room is full of your shadow, but you're gone. I keep tracing love on the window till it fogs and disappears in the cold. Tell myself I'm finally letting go, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong, wrong. Your coffee cup is stained on my shelf, lipstick print that will never fade. I still leave space for you in my bed, and roll away from the shape you made. All of our secrets stuck to these walls. I hear your laughter down empty halls. If I could turn back one small night, I'd ask you to stay, not pretend I'm brave. I'd hold every word like a trembling light instead of watching us both walk away. Now every quiet drives me insane. I keep dialing your name in my brain. Ooh, coffee gone cold on the nightstand. Your side of the bed still caves in, dust on the frame where your face grins. Talk to the air like you're listening. I wear your name like a secret, tucked in the back of my throat. Every room keeps repeating what you said the day you let go. You're the ghost in my sweater, breath on my neck when it's dark. Every thread holds a letter, every stitch pulls at my heart. I keep saying I'm better, but I'm sleeping in the ruin of us. You're the ghost in my sweater, I can't hang it up. Your playlist still hits at midnight. I skip that one song and hit back. Caught in this loop, it's a flat line, living in reruns of what we had. I wipe your name off the mirror, fog writes it back when I breathe. I keep pretending it's clearer, but you're in every part of me. Tell me how to love the silence when it sounds just like your key in the door. I fold the sleeves to hide the hurt, and still your cologne is seeping through the drawer. If letting go is moving on, why does it feel like moving wrong? I'm standing in our empty room, wearing you like a second skin. Mug on the counter, lipstick on the rim. Your side of the closet empty, but it's him. Your ghost in the hallway, your laugh in the floor. I still leave a space there, like you'll need it once more. I still hear your key in the door, every little creak on these tired boards. I still turn to talk like before, but it's only the echo, only the echo of us on this cold hardwood floor. Phone face down and silent, but I stare anyway. Scroll through our summers like they'll change yesterday. You said we were different, I wore that like a ring. Now I wear your sweater, 'cause it's all that still clings. I still hear your key I still turn and talk like before, but it's only the echo, only the echo. Friends say I should burn it all, box you up, repaint the walls, but I keep your cup in the sink, your name on my tongue. 'Cause losing you once already feels like too much. Coffee cup still on the table, lipstick ghost on the rim, chair pushed back like you left mid-sentence, door frame keeps letting you in. I wash the sheets but they still breathe your name. Every quiet corner keeps replaying that day. I hear your footsteps in these halls, but it's just echoes in an empty room. I reach for you and catch the fall of every promise we assumed. You were my always, turned too soon to echoes in an empty room. Your sweater hangs by the window, sleeves still folded in place. Dust keeps drawing your outline slowly. I trace it and wipe my face. Friends say time will turn this way to air, but every night the silence pulls your shadow to my chair. If I move the flames, do I move on to? If I change my name, do I forget you? I try to sleep on the other side, but your half of the bed still feels like mine. If I move the fence, do I move on to? If I change my name, do I forget you? I try to sleep on the other side, but your half of the bed still feels like mine. of coffee going cold. You left your sweater on the chair. Little ghost of you in every corner of the air. Found your ticket in my coat. 2 seats, one way, last July. I read the date again and feel that version of us die. You're the backseat of my memory. Every mile I drive, you're there with me, talking like we'll always be, but we both know we never will. You're the song stuck in my head at 3, soft and cruel, repeating endlessly. I press skip, but you don't leave. You're the part I can't unfeel. I still sleep on the edge. Leave a space you never fill. Talk to shadows on the wall till the house goes quiet still. Scroll through photos in the dark, smudge mascara, crooked grin. I keep zooming further in, like I could climb back through the lens. If I see you on the street, would I smile, would I freeze? Would we talk about the weather and pretend we both found peace? Or would every little word taste like everything we lost? Standing on the same old pavement, paying a different kind of cost. You left your sweater on the back of that chair, coffee stain on the sleeve. I still talk into the quiet of the room, like you're running late to leave. Half of your book on the nightstand, folded page, your laugh lives in the walls. I keep your toothbrush by the sink, as if you still might call. It's just an empty chair, and all the weight of you still sitting there. Every little ghost you left behind is louder than the silence in my mind. It's just an empty chair, but I fall apart pretending you still care. Reaching through this heavy hurting air for you, for you. I wear a t-shirt just to feel less alone. Sleeves hang past my hands. I trace your name in the fog on the glass. It fades before it lands. The TV flickers on some old Sunday show we used to half watch, half kiss. I mute the world so I can hear the shape of what I miss. If I move your things, do you vanish? If I leave them, do I stay? I'm stuck between the door and the habit of praying you It's louder than the silence in my mind. It's 3 a.m. Your side's still cold. I talk to the ceiling like it's you on the phone. Mug on the counter, lipstick from last July. Your sweater on my chair still smells like your goodbye. Scrolling through our photos, thumb shaking on your name. I press it, then I freeze. I can't even take the ring off the frame. I'm still in love with a ghost that won't answer. You're everywhere, but you know it in my hands. You said you'd stay, but you left me with your jackets. In a house full of echoes and plans, I keep on tracing the shape of your letters. Like touching you might bring you back together. I'm learning how to sleep in this disaster, but I'm still in love with a ghost that won't answer. Like perfume on my skin. It hurts, but in the hurting, it feels like you're walking back in. Tell me, do you ever drive past my window? Do you ever taste my name in your drink? Do you ever feel that February 1st kiss? Or did it all just sink? I keep your key by the door, like you might turn it any second. I keep a light on the porch for a miracle I'll never mention. I'm still in love with a ghost that won't answer. You're everywhere, but you're nowhere near my hands. You said you'd stay, but you left me with your jackets. In a house full of echoes and plans, I keep on tracing the shape of your letters. Like touching you might bring you back together. I'm learning how to sleep in this disaster, but I'm still in love with a ghost that won't answer. You left your coffee half full on the counter, lip print fading like the plans we made. Your jacket's hanging, slumped over the sofa, still smells like you on the coldest days. I talk to your shadow on the bedroom wall, ask if you meant it or meant to fall. Every small silence rings like a call I keep missing. I still set a place for you at my table, fork on the left like you always said. Sleep on one side, pretend that I'm able to share all this space with the weight in my chest. You're gone, but you're here in the holes and the honey, sweet where it hurts, bitter in my bones. I'm living with ghosts in my hoodie and heartbeat. You moved out, but you never left home. shuffle through my cheap speakers. Some stupid love song knows my whole life. I change the channel, then turn it back louder, just to feel something cut like a knife. I scroll through your photos like a bad habit, touching the glass like I could grab it. All of our almost hang in the air, still unfinished. If I pack your things, do I pack my heart too? If I wash your name from the tag in my shoes, if I paint these walls a different blue, will it drown out every shade of you? Say you're happy now, that you're doing fine. Smile through the crack in my favorite line, 'cause every goodbye you pretended to send, I'm still here, waiting for it to end. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, lipstick stain, a chip white rim. I wash it once a week like ritual, just to feel you in my hands again. You're the ghost in our apartment, sitting on the edge of the bed. All the words we left unspoken, still crowding up my head. I keep setting you a place at the table, even though you never walk in. You're the ghost in our apartment, and I let you haunt my skin. Jars full of folded seasons, shirts that still remember your shape. I wear your sweater like a confession, breathing in a life we never saved. I try moving all the furniture, switch the pictures on the wall, but every corner holds a version of the night we let it fall. If I finally change the locks, would you vanish? Would I break? Or are you staying here forever in every shadow that we made? coffee curls and climbs. You laugh at something on your phone. I freeze this tiny slice of time. Days rush by in crooked lines, but here my breathing finds a rhyme. You turn the noise down, you turn the noise down, till the world moves slow, till my thoughts unwind. In every heartbeat I find the truth. I fall softly back to you. Raindrops on the kitchen roof, dancing on dishes in the sink, bare feet on the hardwood floor. You pull me close and we just sink. Every worry fades from view when all my roads lead back to you. Let the phone ring, let the plans wait. We can stay here till the sky fades. Just breathe in, breathe out, nothing else to do. Coffee gone cold on the table, steam faded out like we did. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway. I walk around it like a cliff. You were my quiet place. Now it's loud inside my chest. Salt in the sunlight, tears that I never quite confessed. You were my quiet place. Now every calm feels wrong. Salt in the sunlight, where our shadows used to fall. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, like you might turn the handle once more. Low tide goodbye, all that we were just pulling away. Waves in my chest, breaking slow as I watch you fade. If this is how we end, let it be quiet, let it be kind. Low tide goodbye, leaving your shadow behind. I trace the dust on the table, circles where your keys used to lay. Every small mark feels like a story that I can't quite throw away. I still say your place at the table. Talk to the air like you're late. If healing is real, if time is able, why does each hour still ache? The lamp hums in the corner, dust in a slow little dance. Coffee gone cold on the table, your sweater still over the chair. I replay that last September like some worn out home video. Every word hits a little different now. Every pause feels heavy and slow. This half-empty room still leans your way. Your ghost on the pillow where you used to lay. I talk to the air like you're gonna answer soon. Lonely feels louder in this half-empty room. I still sleep on the edge of the mattress. Leave your side perfectly made. I keep your cup on the top kitchen shelf. every trace of you. Who am I talking to? Open strings ring in the dark, kitchen light humming, hands cold on the neck, mug on the table, steam already gone. You said you'd be late, guess you were right all along. Photos on the fridge curl at the ends. We used to fill this place with stupid little plans. I keep strumming through the silence, let these open strings confess every word I never whispered. Now they're tangled in my chest. If you're out there, if you're listening to this quiet, crooked song, know my heart is still your echo, even though you're gone. You go by the doorway, still cheats the cold, like it's waiting for your shoulders to come back home. I talk to the shadows like they could answer back, tune the same chord over, tilting to the cracks. I tried to hate you, tried to change the key, but every shape my fingers find still sounds like you and me. So I'll sit here in this half-lit room, let the frets just burn my skin, till the hurt grows quiet and the night breathes in. The room hums quiet, coffee gone cold on the floor, sun through dusty curtains, catching every fault, every flaw. You left your sweater on the back of my chair, like you might come back some like you still care. I trace the pattern of your name on my wrist. Every letter a little earthquake in this stillness. Salt on the window, rain in my chest, tearing these pictures from the wall, from my head. If letting you go means losing my home, I'll learn to be lonely in the echo of your ghost. The echo of your ghost. I talk to shadows, they stay longer than you. Plates in the sink, unpaid bills all say the same truth. Neighbors laughing through these paper-thin walls. I turn the TV louder just to feel anything at all. If I had one more try, would I beg you to stay or just watch you walk like a slow motion fade? Every word we dropped still cuts on replay, but silence tastes kinder than the things we say. You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like rain and cheap red wine. Cup rings fading on the table, but your name is carved in mine. Half-read book on your side of the bed, page folded where you fell asleep. Dust in the glow of the hallway lamp. I water your plants, but they still droop. Porch light after rain keeps burning just the same. I stand here in the doorway calling out your name. Porch light after rain, I'm dry but I still lay. You're gone, but every shadow keeps walking your old shape. Your shoes still lined up by the door. One pair waits like it expects you back. turn the light off, will you fade for real? If I leave it shining, will anything heal? So I flip that switch at midnight. Like I'm choosing how to lose you and losing either way. You left your sweater on my chair. Smells like rain and hotel air. Kettle hums in the quiet room. Steam rising, going nowhere. Mug in my hands, but the tea's gone cold. Your name on my phone, just a thread of old jokes. I replay the night like a scene too slow. You walk down the hall, didn't turn, just close the door. After the echo, all I've got is a ring in my ears. Your shadow on the window in a house full of half-finished years. Your book's on the floor, folded page left torn. Little things you forgot feel louder every dawn. I water the plants that you said would die. They lean to the glass like they're asking why. After the echo, all I've got is the ring in my ears. Your shadow on the window and a house full of half-finished years. Fingerprints on the window, dust dancing in the beam. Radio low in the background, your jacket on the backseat. I drive the long way home, past the park, past your old street. Every red light feels like it's staring back at me. I change the station twice, pretend I like the sound, just to fill the space where you used to be too loud. You're in empty passenger seat, a buckle swinging, keeping time with me. Every corner I still lean your way, talking to the space where you say my name. You're an empty passenger seat, but you still ride around inside of me. I keep my hands tied on the wheel so I don't reach for you. Pretend you're real. Pretend you're real. Pretend you're real. Your coffee stain on my sweater, I never got it out. I wear it on the bad days when I miss your stupid shout. Friends say I should move on, let the past fall out of frame, but every road sign keeps spelling out your name. You're an empty passenger seat, a buckle swinging, keeping time with me.